G'day! Welcome back to Immersive Engineering. This is episode 22. So guys, last few episodes we've been setting all this up here. Now the end goal is to obviously produce biodiesel, which is to power, obviously it's to fuel our biodiesel generator, also fuel our mining drill, all that good stuff. That is our end goal for all this setup. But check it out. If you've missed the last few episodes, you probably want to go check it out just to sort of know where you're at to here. I sort of done it in stages. So last episode we were playing around with obviously the fluid router here. Pretty cool. It obviously routes fluids. I got ethanol and plant oil getting routed into a couple of giant tanks here. We hit all the pipes underneath the floor, which looking good. Squeezes and fermenters and all that good stuff. We've got closures now. I've gone ahead and turned off the power because overnight I actually ran out of power in the main base. So not good at all. Okay, so the next stage of our build here is obviously quite simple. We're going to need to, refine these two fluids here. So if you go to heavy machines and you go to refinery, I should have it all. Tick, 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 tick. This is our next thing we have to build. This thing looks a little complex, and it's not really complex, but it's fluid mixing. It mixes two fluids together. Really want to get biodiesel going. So let's press the pause there. Pause, just so we can sort of see level 1 here. So level 1, you've got normal piping, you've got scaffolding, and that looks like a light engineering block, and then a heavy towards the front. I've got this. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. And what was it? Heavy towards the front. Boom. Light towards the back. And boom. Okay. All right. What was the next step? Book. I wish it would save where we're up to. That looks like piping, which I've got to several of them. No, 6 of them. On myself, that's perfect amount. Well, that should be a perfect amount. Right across there like that. Go ahead and get our Book of Doom out here. We want the second level is pretty straightforward. Yep. Okay, so it's just another heavy engineering, another light, and that. Okay, so that there is the redstone. Goes over here. Here. There we go. I think that's the on and off. And then we're going to put another heavy in. And we're going to put another light in. There we go. And we should now just need to put in the iron sheet metal. And these, I think, are the tanks. So they go there and there. I think it's 2 blocks tall. I'll have to double check that. And, yep, it looks like I was right. 2 blocks tall. Now, hopefully I built this thing around the flaming right way. I'm going to be quite flaming angry. Now, get a hammer, give it a good whack. Boom. Ta-da! Oh, it didn't even give me achievement. That's not cool. Where's my achievement? Where's my... Woo! Looks a little complicated. It's not complicated. Relax. So I'm pretty sure the first one's going to be ethanol. The second one is going to be your plant oil. And then these two combined together. So you see the arrow? These two combined together, because these are inputs. Your buckets are up the top. See the blue dots here? They're all your inputs. So you can put a bucket here and a bucket here. So, and then they're your outputs there. The orange is always your outputs. So those two, and then the arrow combines them together and hopefully makes biodiesel. There's your power, or RF. Same thing, you can take your buckets of out like that. Now, we need to go ahead and make some more pipe, because by the look of it, I am completely out. So let's go ahead. Yes. Looks like I am out. Let's go ahead and make some more pipe. It's just iron plating, which I've actually got a few on me. And just got to do a crafting table. Come on over here. Flame and gola. Alright. And I will just make a bunch of them up. There we go. Because they make 8 at a time. So a whole stack of 64. We're going to eventually need it. Now, how are we going to do this? So we need to hook up the ethanol tank to the ethanol side because it has 2 inputs. See the blue here? That's one side. I think that's plant oil. And then you come over here, this is ethanol, or vice versa. So it should be straightforward. We want all of it to go to our tanks. Then from our tanks, we want them to run out of our tanks. So what we actually need to do is run some piping. Should be relatively straightforward, like straight underneath, I'm thinking, at least. So come on under. Come down by 2 blocks. Come over here. Alright, let's do ourselves a little bit of mining here. Well, it's not really mining. And I suppose we'll take a quick peek up. Oh, missed it by 1 block. That's okay. Got it. Now go ahead and put that treated piece of wood back. And probably a couple of cobblestones to boot. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so there we go. We should be relatively ready to connect those 2 up. Not even going to see where this runs, which is great. And we just sort of... It's hidden beneath the floor, which is what we want. Uh-oh. I need to get out of here again. We did this last episode. We just sort of jumped. Alright, she's now hooked into the side. All hidden underneath the floor, which is great. Grab our treated wood again. Go ahead and seal that up. Ta-da! Can't see it, which is great. Can't see it. It runs perfectly at the back here. And she's not emptying in right now. Okay. Let's do the other side as well. I'm just thinking, because there is a pipe under here. But if you have your hammer, we could still do this. So go ahead and go underneath here like this. Like take it directly under this pipe. Yeah, take it directly under this pipe here. Take it back by a couple of blocks. I'm pretty sure if we were to... This is going to connect. We don't want it to connect. Hold shift, hammer it. Boom. Disconnected. We can have literally them running side by side without any interference. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and connect that now into there, which should be draining down and in. Go ahead and seal that bad boy up. Break in here. So we'll sort of come out the side here. So we'll go dun, dun, dun. Oops. Cobblestone, cobblestone. Okay, come around the corner here. Yep, come around the corner. Okay, there she is there. And we should be good to connect these 2 in the main line now. Nice and hidden. I'm trying to keep it neat. Oh, come on, let me up. Come on, let me up. Really? Alright, that's fine. Okay, she's 100% connected now. Let's go ahead and fill all this in. There we go. Done and dusted. So now she's literally, look at that. You can't even tell they're connected. So now we've got the squeezer fermenter getting pumped directly into the tank. And then from the 2 tanks are coming over on the left and right sides here. Very nice setup indeed. Now, they're still empty. What was it we have to do? Do we have to hook up a pump to this? I can't remember. Flame and Galar. I don't know everything about immersive engineering. Or is it a lever? It might be a lever because even the pump works off levers. Does the pump work off? Yeah, everything works off levers to pump out. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a couple of levers here. Boom, boom. 2 levers. And we'll bring those back over here. Put in here and here. So as soon as we switch one, it should open the bottom valve, allowing all the liquid to rush in down here. So opening valve. Ta-da! Plant oil is now filling up at a quite nice rate. Look at that go. Flame and Galar. I'll press this one. There we go. Ethanol and plant oil are now filling up at a very nice rate. So, let them fill up. How, actually, is that draining at all? Look at that. It's barely put a dent in our tank and she's full. That's right, she's absolutely chockers, which is bloody awesome. Well, how's the ethanol going? She's almost full too? Yep, 100% full on both of them. Perfect. Look at that. Put a little bit of a dent in the ethanol. I think the ethanol's definitely a little bit thing. So switch it off. Switch it off. Just in case we need to power any of this on very soon. What we'll go ahead and do is run another line. This whole machine factory is technically hooked up. I'm trying to run the lines on proper bloody blocks. Only because, where is it? There it is. Only because when I rip out the roof and start replacing it and putting lamps in and all that good stuff, well, I don't really want to have to rewire it, if you know what I mean. So I'm trying to do it the right way. The first. Well, was that a? Yeah, that was. He spawned in the lights? No, that's not possible. Get back, mate. Okay, that was a bit weird. Don't really have spawns inside the base, but you never know. Do we have a couple of blocks spare laying around by any chance? There's some there. We got some stone over here. That will make a few blocks of that, which is great. There we go. Alright, so let's head on over here. So, if you really want to speed up the production now, somehow we want to connect the bone meal chest, because we have a mob farm upstairs producing bones. So we need to automatically make bone meal, and then cart that over to the cloches, which will speed up production of all our yummy plants and stuff that are in here. Because that's, yeah, we need, you can put fertilizer and stuff in. I'm pretty sure it does modifiers. Okay, so what we were doing, we were hooking power up to this bad boy. Straight across. There we go, just so I don't have to redo the wiring. And we need not a low volt, but we need a medium volt. And I think what we'll do is come on over here. There we go, right up there. Boom. And we'll wire these two together. I should have made insulated. Boom, boom. Alright, she's all hooked up. And we just need a medium voltage connector now. So we'll go ahead and go up. Medium volt connector goes in there, I'm pretty sure. And that should be it. We have power going. Or do we want to actually know? Oh, how's it got power? I was going to say, yeah, how's it got any power? I don't remember it. Let's go ahead and put in, literally put in a line in here. There we go. Line like that. And put connector in there. There we go. Trying to make it look a little bit neater, if you know what I mean. That's low voltage data. We need medium voltage for all this. I'm pretty sure, actually, this will probably run off a high voltage, to be honest. But we'll start off with medium voltage because the whole setup is medium voltage. Boom. And then boom. Okay. Lot neater there. See, look at that. Very, very neat indeed. Alright. So, what we have to do, all these cloches and everything are going to turn on, unfortunately. There's really nothing we can do about that. But we should have plenty of power to sustain it for at least a few minutes. Yeah, we should have plenty of juice to sustain it for a few minutes. Are we ready to start producing our very first drop of biodiesel through the refinery? Let's go ahead and do this bad boy. Let's just do it. Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Alright, she should be draining out quite fast now. We should have all systems online again. Crushing. Working. What is going on? Oh, look at that. Biodiesel's literally just glug, 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 glug. We are making a butt ton of biodiesel. Not bad at all. The machines now... Oh, get that. Throw that off of there like that. I didn't mean to put that in there. We're starting to get power in here, so we're starting to produce more ethanol and all that good stuff. The cloches are back online, producing a hell of a lot of... yeah, that's a lot. Now, we're turning it into a factory, and that's going back in there. That's going back in there, but look how much power she is draining. We are literally minutes away before we're becoming zilch again. Tire system. I'm trying to get maximum biodiesel before I turn it off, though. That is my goal. I want the whole 24,000 MBs here to be topped out, which is not doing too bad. There we go. It's just chugging along, making more and putting more in the tanks. And we could send more over by clicking both. We should probably wire these two switches together and put it in the middle here. Probably look a lot sexier, I reckon. And done. Literally, now she won't be using any more power. We'll drain both into here, just topping these two tanks right back off. So everything's 100% again. And it should be using a little bit less power now. No. She's just about to hit 0. See, I'm pretty proud of our base. You've got to understand, for the last 21 episodes, or 22 now, We've been running our entire base off pure water power. Not even kidding you. I am very proud of how far I got just on pure water power alone. And yes, okay, the town that we're building out the front is running off wind, but that's just the street light setup. There we go. She's done there. So turn off, turn off. There we go. So she is now 100. I'm happy with that. I'll probably build another tank. This tank, I think, soon, but there's probably not enough room. This here is going to be our, obviously, biodiesel factory. I want to get balanced and permanently powered with overflow and everything else. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. So pretty much my idea now will be is I'll probably extend the room back further, run an exit pipe going under the floor to another tank, and then probably buy diesel generators at the back, and that will directly feed the diesel generators will probably directly feed back into the system somewhere here. We'll probably build a battery bank room first, and then yeah, go directly back into the system here, which unfortunately is a one-way system, so we would have to like take advantage of like the left and right capacitors, because the entire room is actually split in half. I don't think many people like know that. Like the entire room is one half goes one way and into the banks and etc. And see, look, it's not even connected here. It's literally split in half. What are we at? 0. All right, she is now powered down. Let's go ahead and give that a good whack there. But that will start building completely back up. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the water. Do you think we did really well with running the entire base off water this long? There's probably still there's still a lot of RF in it, so it will still keep going. It'll keep topping up our tanks here, but I'm happy with what we've got. We've got biodiesel now, which that means oh yeah, we can play around with the mining drill. It has different heads. Look, 3x3. Mining level obsidian. Mining speed 10. Oh, this is so cool. You know, we got so much to play with when it comes to that. But next will definitely be power before we do any of that, which is going to be where is it? Flame and glass, heavy machines, and I think it's a power supply. Hang on, power and wires, biodiesel generator. Look how complicated this thing's gonna be. Flame and glass, so many heavy engineering blocks, and this is why we set up our fully automatic steel factory, because I probably have more than a stack of solid block steels right now. Let's go have a look. Actually, it's been a while since I've been back here. Let's go have a look. Come back here. Oh, we got 10 more left. Looks like it ran out of wood. It did too. It ran out of wood. But look, 1.5 stacks of solid blocks of steel. That there is impressive. See, that is so. And steel is heavy. Yeah. Not item round. Why do I click item round? There, it's this stuff. It's heavy. Is the most expensive. This stuff. See, steel ingots, steel mechanical components. The only thing that are not steel. So these two top lines are solid steel. You got plates to do. So flame and glass, steel. And then you've only got normal pistons and electrum, which is quite easy to do. I made tons of that, which is silver and gold in our good old, over here. So maybe I'll take these 19, if I can. Throw out the bloody, and throw them in the... Got to start making metal plates now, I think. Start up the good old press and get that going. Chonk. Where is it? I just had it. Steel. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's gonna... And that there, I'm gonna start stockpiling a hell of a lot. Oh, look, electrum ingot. We need some of that. So, yeah, we're gonna start stockpiling a hell of a lot of that. So I'm probably gonna make a good stack or two of heavy engineering blocks. Because I'm probably gonna not just make one biodiesel generator. maybe 2, and I'll have them separated so I can turn them on and off when I need more power. But other than that, the rest should be pretty cheap. This is all copper. Got tons of those. Radiator blocks. Yeah, we should be good. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and call it now. Thanks for watching episode 22 here of Immersive Engineering. If you're enjoying the content or the series, make sure you smash all those buttons. Leave a comment below, guys. And don't forget, if you missed out on an episode, you know, you want to, if you're just joining us like really late here into the series, that's fine. Guess what? Come on over, because we have crazy, we've been building towns here. We've got wind power. We've got, oh, nuts. You've got to catch up. Got to catch up. Playlist is in the description, guys. And do me the biggest favor, share it on your favorite social media. It'd be much appreciated. See if anyone else likes the series. And I'll catch you all later.